My name is Jen Telfer. I am the Wellness Supervisor at the TransAlta Tri-Leisure Center. My presentation today is about how I became a superhero and the school community connections we are growing in the Tri-Region. My alter ego is Element, leading children to explore movement through the alternative environments of water, ice, air, and the outdoors, but more about that later. The Tri-Leisure Center is a recreational facility located in Spruce Grove and is owned by the three municipalities of Spruce Grove, Stony Plain, and Parkland County. There are two school divisions we work with, Parkland School Division and Evergreen Catholic School Division. Currently, we have large projects ongoing with Parkland School Division. As the Wellness Supervisor, I directly oversee the fitness center and our fitness professionals, but I also oversee activity programming across the lifespan, so adult, children's, and preschool. I started out at the TLC as the program coordinator children and youth and have been fortunate to keep some involvement in initiatives like building school community relationships in my work plan. We didn't always have strong established relationships with our school divisions. From a history at the TLC, we regularly provided swim at school lessons and space rentals, so fields and the pool. They had agreed to circulate some promotional communications as well, but not a lot going on. What changed? It started with a discussion with Lindsay Wright from Alberta Be Fit for Life at a Play Great meeting in the fall of 2013. Lindsay was working on some projects with Parkland School Division and connected me to Felicia Oakes, the Youth Resiliency Coordinator, about providing local resources and support to these Parkland projects. We started with a discussion to get on the same page and realistic ways that we could partner to avoid barriers that had come up in the past. We started small, providing staff for activity station at parent-teacher interviews, and we then joined the committee helping develop a family wellness conference aimed at parent education in March 2014. Then came the vision for Play Parkland, as Felicia brought together Alberta Be Fit for Life, YWCA Camp Uokis, and the TLC to develop a collaborative project. Later, Everactive Schools joined in, and the Physical Literacy Educator in Residence, or PLAYER project, began to evolve. This collaboration of community-minded people brought their unique perspectives to a unique idea. For the TLC, the PLAYER project was a chance to reconnect with schools and teachers who shared our values of physical literacy and quality activity experiences for children. The group came up with the superhero concept, and Element was born, with the TLC providing booster days to the schools to experience activity environments of ice and water, enhancing the physical literacy journey. The first meeting of the PLAYER project brought the three superheroes together with our schools. This meeting brought up some honest discussion on past experiences schools had at the TLC, both positive and negative. This was a great opportunity to talk about their difficulties and open up how we can work better with our schools, not only for the project, but into the future. The booster days at the TLC, which are just winding up, feature games and activities on both the ice and in the pool. We also do the same activities on the field to relate the learning differences of skills in different environments. Teachers are also required to participate to help role model behaviors and be hands-on in helping children build skills and confidence. Halfway through the physical literacy booster days, we've had lots of fun, smiles, and children building competence and confidence on ice and in the water. We've also learned better ways to modify activities for specific age groups, modifying equipment based on environment and skill level. At the end of the day, the relationships built with leaders in schools has been invaluable. The other initiative that came out of this collaboration was the creation of Play Parkland. This group of community members, teachers, coaches, sport organizations, dance leaders, media, and local municipalities, to name a few, intends to further the physical literacy experience beyond the classroom and the PLAYER project. There have been 3 community meetings and more scheduled in the spring. Another way we have partnered with the school division is in the kindergarten and early childhood area. We hosted our first ever kindergarten PD day in November, teaching parents how to enhance their child's play with physical literacy. We also have a series of brunch and learns, with the division providing information sessions for parents and the TLC providing activities for kids. Future plans we are investigating are partnering for after-school programming, developing school activity packages, programs on wheels, that come to the schools, and various ways to share resources to enrich all children's programming in the Tri-region, whether it be bringing in other collaborators, professional development, or something we haven't dreamed up yet. We still face barriers and roadblocks despite the positive momentum in 2014. Programs and services cost money, and funding is always a discussion point. Different organizations work on different timelines and within different constraints. Getting on the same page and working together on common objectives with shared interests will yield the most positive results. So you may be asking, where do I start? I would suggest start with the why. At the end of the day, your values and missions will drive your practices and decision making. You need to be on the same page with those you partner with. Examine who are the key people, who should be involved to make these outcomes and objectives happen. For us, the common why was to help pave out a better future for our community's children. The kids in our preschool programs, in our summer camps, and in our classrooms are all the same kids and are all part of the same community. The partners that are at the table feel passionate about physical literacy and physical activity and building healthy, confident, and competent youth. Don't forget to do your homework. Find out about past experiences and projects to learn from their mistakes and build on their successes. Look not only within your own organization and school, but also learn from others. If something didn't work out before, it doesn't mean it's impossible. You just need to do some digging on what can be improved or changed to make it work. Network, and did I mention network? Make time in your schedule to go to collaborative meetings and share ideas. Have coffee with people and brainstorm where your common interests lie. When Felicia from Parkland and I first met, we were initially told that a partnership would not work out from our bosses. We continued discussing ideas anyways and made things happen. Finally, be passionate, persistent, and positive. Don't be afraid to think outside the box. You just might find someone else hanging around the outside of the same box who wants to make stuff happen. A casual discussion over ideas for a partnership resulted in me becoming a physical literacy superhero. Never doubt the power of a positive conversation. Thank you.